Hey everyone, today our member spotlight is Joe Boatman, and I'm really excited to hear from Joe. I haven't met Joe in person yet, but look forward to doing that someday. She works very closely with one of my favorite people in our organization, Cheryl Meyer. So, Joe, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and where you're from?
Well, I'm originally from England, but I've been living in America now for 17 years. Came over, lived in Virginia for 9 years, and now I'm living in Florida. Loving the sunshine. Absolutely love it. And I'm a massage therapist, and I work with Cheryl at Cheryl's office.
Yeah, Cheryl has a great little office space as a practitioner doing different energy type stuff, and I know Joe's been working with Cheryl, and Cheryl just raves about you, Joe. So so that's great. So how I'm assuming that's how you heard about the Healy? Was that through Cheryl?
Yes, I had an appointment with her, and I was going with my husband, and we arrived. And in the discussion in the car, we were chatting about fitness, and I said, I need to get fit again. I want to join a gym. And he's like, you haven't got time to do that. And we had this conversation in the car before we got to Cheryl's. Anyway, we got to Cheryl's, and she said, I've got this cool little thing, and she showed us the Healy, and she said, can I try it out on you guys? I'm like, yeah, sure. So she did the scan, and it came up fitness for me. And I was like, that's really spooky. I said, we were just talking in the car about how I wanted to get fit again. And yeah, so she did the scan, and we did all the wonderful stuff that comes with it. And I bought a Healy. I thought it was amazing. And then I bought another Healy because of one of my cats. One of my cats, she was pretty sick. She had a cold, and she had, like, her eyes were really pussy, and I just didn't know what to do. We hadn't took her to the vet at this point. So I thought I'd run the Healy program on her, and it came up eyes as her problem. And I was like, wow, there's no placebo in that. Your cats can't lie. So we bought a second Healy, just purely on that. So my husband and I both use the Healy regularly now, so, and love it.
Oh, that's so great. So
My story.
you also use the Healy with your massage therapy clients at all?
Yes, and I have the Mag Healy. I run that all the time in the massage room, typically on energy clearing because I like to clear the energy between clients. But sometimes I feel like if you get a stress client that's or anxious client, I put it on the stress program, the atmospheric program, and then sometimes I feel like doing the chakra clearings while they're there, whatever I feel like on the day. But typically I'll do the energy clearing because people come in with a lot of baggage. So I like to keep the area.
Well, I assume you've been doing massage therapy for a long time. So
Mhm.
once you introduce the Mag Healy, can you tell any kind of a difference on, how the patients respond or how, anything that you're noticing?
I'd say a couple of people who are very sensitive to energy have walked in and they didn't know anything about the Healy, and they've said, oh, just walking in the room, oh, I just feel so much more relaxed.
Mm.
Now it could be just the fact they're like, oh, they're going to get a massage for Joe, and but it's happened more frequently with the Healy running. So they're more sensitive, and I think some people pick up the energy as soon as they walk in the room. So yeah, and I've also used it for my water because I'm flagging sometimes during the day. I just pop it
Yeah,
on the top. Yeah,
I
energize
love those
water.
water
Yeah.
programs on Mag Healy. Those are great. You notice how the Healy helped your cat, and have you
hmm
any other interesting results with anyone, either yourself or anyone else you've used the Healy with?
Well, her eyes got better using the Healy, and I didn't actually end up taking her to the vets, which saved a lot of money. I've done the vibrational elixir, the gems, and if I feel anxious, I've vibrated that whilst working as well. Um, and I've noticed a big difference as a therapist. I feel more chilled by
Mm.
doing that. Joints, I've put it on people's joints, and they they feel better. So yeah, I think it's great.
Great. Yeah, I'm so glad that that you've just been able to use it so much with so many people, so you can actually tell. Because some people, they just have a Healy and they only use it on themselves, and they can tell things, but it's nice when someone that gets to use it with a lot of clients and so on. It really is helpful. So, okay, so now you've had your Healy and your Mag Healy a while. Have you been promoting the Healy at all to people and trying to refer others to Healy and build a business?
Um, yes and no. I do want to do that, but I haven't been able to. I feel like there's so much to learn about the Healy, and I'm very interested in the energy side. I'd like to know more about it. So I haven't promoted it. I mean, I've demonstrated it, and people. I'm a terrible salesperson. I need to switch. Which actually, funny enough, I've got the professional, and on the coaching analysis, I put in being successful and did the vibration for that. And that was pretty interesting because the following day I was more successful at playing. I play tennis. I was playing better tennis because I had this mindset that I was successful. I was a successful tennis player, and I'm going to actually use that to help me try and promote the business.
Yeah.
To instill that I am successful. But yeah.
No, here with our frequency workshop group, we're putting together a lot of tools and things for you to use to a website you can just share with people. And so, if you just get them interested and just ask, hey, would you like to learn more? And you can either send them to a website that we've put together, or what I love to do is Zoom meetings with people. So if you ever have anyone that would like to learn more, obviously you can even introduce them to Cheryl and have Cheryl help you. But I also love doing Zoom meetings with people if you ever want.
Yes, your training, I've popped in on a few. I'm quite limited on time. When I have popped into your training meetings, I usually watch them on the replay. Very interesting, very informative, and very inspirational.
Okay, well, thank you, Joe. It's been great to hear your story. Thank you so much for doing this member spotlight. We'll put this on our YouTube channel so other people can see it and hear your experience with Healy. So thank you so much for taking time with us tonight.
Thank you. You're welcome.